And now we will move on to our next presentation. Let me introduce the first panelist. So our first panelist is Vanessa Vivian Wabcich from Transformational Travel Council in the US and Austria. Vanessa is an expert in regenerative innovation, development, and leadership. Her presentation, The Journey to a Regenerative Destination, a story from the field, will enlighten us about regenerative tourism and how it can transform destinations. Vanessa, please, you have the floor.
Thank you very much. So, thank you very much for this panel session about and showcasing the interconnectedness of climate mitigation and adaptation, because this interconnectedness is actually not self-evident in the conversation around climate solutions. So, how many of you believe that we need an integrated approach for fruitful climate solutions, the integration of science and arts, people and nature, inner and outer? Feel free to raise your hand. Great. Okay, yeah, because this integrated systemic approach is really important to enable flourishing places. So, because if scientific data is very, very important to raise awareness, and the art, in a big sense, is so important to make people move, to really address the emotions of people, which, if we only focus on scientific data, we get stuck. So, yeah, and this is also what, you will get some insights on how Whidbey and Camino Islands, the destination in Washington State, USA, in the Pacific, really worked with this systemic and integrative and regenerative approach. And yeah, and you will, during this session, you will also get insights into how they started with their journey, and it's an ongoing journey. So they decided to embark on a journey of 18 months with the Transformation Travel Council. It's a program called Destination Regeneration. And for all of you who do not know the Transformation Travel Council, it's a membership-based community who offers education and training in the field of transformational travel design and regenerative tourism design. But before I start diving into the story, I invite you to actually connect with your intention today. Because as we also already heard today, the mindset is essential. Our inner ecosystem is the basis for everything that we create outside. All the climate solutions, all the regenerative development, it starts inside of us. So I invite you to take a deep, juicy breath, conscious breath, and feel how all your cells are full of life, and exhale completely. And with the next inhale, look inside yourself, what's present, and what's the intention for this session today. Maybe it's a feeling or a word. And exhale. Thank you very much. And it can be as short as this, and to integrate that in everyday life and to create climate solutions, to create tourism solutions. It's a very powerful tool that we worked a lot also in the journey with Whidbey and Camino Islands. And how the story started there. It was actually a couple of years ago when Whidbey and Camino Islands was being loved to death. The community members were getting angry. They were confronted with over-tourism. There were ferry lineups, the natural places were overcrowded and destroyed, and there was no collaboration ongoing. And Sherry Wyatt, she is from Whidbey and Camino Islands Tourism. She really expressed the need that we need to reimagine tourism. She started to look into transformational travel design, and then with her team decided to embark on the journey of destination regeneration. They actually had challenges that many destinations face, like over tourism, and they decided to solve them in a different way, in a regenerative way. So it is a very courageous step, and they could do it because they really believed in tourism powers as a force of good. They really believed that it was possible to preserve and improve the islands for the residents, and at the same time create richer visitor experiences. So, and it's in its essence, this is regenerative tourism, because very simply put, regenerative tourism is about contributing positively to a place and contributing positively to nature, to residents, to the local economy by enriching travel experiences. So they went through the journey, which started with the assessment phase, went over introspection, bridging, up to implementation and co-evolution. And this is a photo of the second in-person workshop where you see the messy middle. Was very rich conversations, a lot of barrier breaking through happening. And the result of that was actually a very big community engagement, a unification and ownership of the community, and a 100 years vision and plan, including shared values, manifesto, the desired future end goals, and guidelines for action to implement it. And here you see a little bit about the vision. On top you see the vision is these islands in the Salish Sea are living systems in harmony with people who thrive with a culture of belonging, mutual respect, and ongoing transformation. And how to make that happen is actually, they defined four pillars, 4 goals, overarching goals, which are related to healthy nature, which is really about all community members nurture and respect the marine and land ecosystems, access, bridge building amongst the visitors and the residents, and to foster transformational mindset. And since this year, actually, the implementation of this plan started, and the implementation is not possible to do by only one organization, by Whidbey and Camino Islands Tourism. It really, because it is a very big vision, a very big plan, it really needs as many community members as possible to join this journey. And this is here a photo of an online co-design workshop, and there were also other in-person workshops, and it's ongoing. The aim and the intention and what they are doing is to create a self-organized system of that the community really takes ownership in this path. And yeah, and they do it for around 2 years now, and it's an ongoing process. And at the same time, a lot of results, very big achievements have been accomplished so far. Whidbey and Camino Islands Tourism is now rebranded to Embrace Whidbey and Camino Islands. So the tourism is not in the center anymore. It is the place that is in the center, the place that is embraced. And it is not only a new logo or new colors or a whale that is represented. This embrace is really embedded in the whole strategy and impacting all activities of the organization. And yeah, and this Embrace program has already 130 community members who are very active, and already more than 10 community-based programs who are aligned with the regenerative goals that I've shared. There are, for example, waste education projects, circular economy art festivals, and many other initiatives. And a big affirmation was actually that the Commissioner of the Island County has included the regenerative criteria into the tourism partnership opportunities. So yeah, it really creates ripple effects. And what was especially outstanding for me in the work with them for the last months is this motivation, this community spirit, and they really are so engaged, each member who participates in the co-design, in implementing and bringing this vision to life with in their fields, maybe related to water or circular economy, and all of that is actually by all of that, they are pulling together on one rope, and exactly this spirit we need to bring climate solutions to life and everything that is related to that, and regenerative development. So thank you very much for your attention, and I'm looking forward to your questions.
Thank you very much, Vanessa. Later, we'll have the question and answer with the panel and from the audience as well.